Tuesday on iChannel.
Stefonknee Wolscht is giving up. Tired of fighting for the rights for transgender Canadians and tired of fighting for the love and support of her family. She's lost her job.
I basically just lost all my customers.
Her home.
I'm sleeping in a bed in a homeless shelter.
And her family.
I don't know how to describe it. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Paul Wears Dresses. Tuesday at 9, only on iChannel.
What are you working on?
I think I'm trying to make the world a better place for you guys and young children. I turned 50 this year, and we've messed up the world we gave you. It's crap, eh? There's a lot of junk out there. So in the 50 years that I've been wandering around and living, I've managed to participate in a lot of the problems that we have because I was closeted for a long time. So although we made minor improvements in our society, we still have a long way to go. And a lot of times we've made things worse. The environment's worse. I think financially you guys are inheriting a huge mess. Education system's broken. But the biggest one is sexuality and gender. The politically correct answer is we're not prejudiced. But just below the surface, we are. We say the right things, we do the right things, and we don't know how to convince ourselves that what we've done so far isn't good enough. We have a long way to go, and until we acknowledge that this isn't working, what we're doing, we have a lot of problems I guess you guys are going to have to fix, because we're getting older, and sooner or later you're going to take over our jobs. But whether it's political, health, social structures, they all know what to say and they know what they're supposed to do, but it's rhetoric. Having been marginalized in these past 4 years, I've used the justice system, I've used the housing system, the social system, the health system as a trans woman, and none of them work. So we are now looking at ways to tweak it and change it, break it if we have to, and start over, and create something that's useful, because it's kind of scary especially for little kids. Trans children or genderqueer children are coming out younger and younger, which is nice, because I identified as trans or cross-dresser when I was 6 years old. I turned 6 in 1969, so Stonewall was sort of a trigger for me to see that there was something outside of the gender binary. Now children not only can identify, there's so many resources, and you have the internet and Google, so they can find images that reflect who they are, which we didn't have, and their parents have lots of resources to help them go through school identifying the way they feel, not what we expect of them. So hopefully that's what I can contribute, and it's hard. Whether it was a G20 or Occupy or all the trans human rights stuff, these are all battles that we fight at the same time, and you get tired, and you take a few steps forward, move a few steps back, you win a few battles, you lose a few battles, and in doing so, if nothing else, we draw awareness to the issues.